Hey, I'm Eric Klein from Dash Navigation, and this is the Dash Express. And the next cool feature that I want to show you about the Dash Express is what we call connected search. And one of the amazing things about having two-way connectivity in a personal navigation device is that when we need to tell you, when you want to find something, we don't use sort of canned information that got put on a device at the factory 2 or 3 years ago. We use real-time information that comes from the internet. So no more are you going to be trying to wonder, hey, does this place have the newest Starbucks, or does it have that restaurant that closed that's really annoying? It always tries to send me there. No, we have real-time information about the places that you want to go. Literally, all you have to do is hit the search button. And let's say, for instance, that I'm hungry today. It's getting closer to lunch, and I want some dim sum. And dim sum is a sort of a specialty Chinese dish that you can't find everywhere. And there aren't many restaurants called dim sum. So let's just type it in to see what happens. So I type D-Y-D-I-M, and you'll notice as I've actually done this search before, so it's already come up, it's already guessed that I'm thinking I might want some dim sum. So I'm going to say okay to that, and I'm going to say nearby. And now what's happening is the device is going off and in real time searching Yahoo local database, and it has come back with some information. You notice the Joy Luck Place, Canton Delight, which is actually really good. The amazing thing about this is, if you'll notice, none of these have dim sum in the name. And that's because we're not using just a built-in text database. Yahoo has actually gone out and knows that Canton Delights, even though the name doesn't have dim sum in it, they know that Canton Delights sells dim sum. And this is the power of using internet-based information. It's real-time, it's current, and it has things like user ratings. So if you see this little stars, the Canton Delight has been rated by real people as a 4-star restaurant, not some snobby food critic. This is the good stuff. So literally, now I can just say Canton Delights, select routes, and I'm on my way. Now another really cool thing about that, so that was Yahoo search, is the ability to search not only for places, but the information behind places, the stuff that you're really interested in. So let's say that I need some gas for my car. So you notice I typed GAS, and as I did it, it switched to gas. Now I type gas, and now of course I want gas nearby, but knowing where the gas station nearby is only half the story. What I'm really interested in, who's got the cheap gas. So now I can sit here and I can say sort by price, and what's happened is we've got all of the real-time prices for gas. So the cheapest gas right now is a place called World Oil, but the 76 stations almost got the same price. So you can make intelligent decisions not only about where you want to go based on where it is, but based on the characteristics of the place. So for instance, I want the cheapest gas. I can make that decision. I can go back and I'll do another one, which is movies. So when I search for movies, I know where all the local theaters are. What I'm interested in is what movies are actually playing. So we're going to go to my local movie theater, and I'm going to say info. And for this Friday, here are all the movies that are playing. Real-time information. And you can only imagine where we could go with this kind of technology. So now I'm going to do 1 or 2 more demos. The next thing I want to show you is, this is content that you've seen on the internet from commercial partners. Let me show you some other interesting things created by real users. So I'm going to type RED, and you'll notice it's come up with Red Sox bars in California. This is actually a list that one of our users generated, and it's literally for folks who are Red Sox fans who, are transplanted in the state of California but want to catch their team's games when they're out here. You hit this, and I'm going to say nearby, and it's going to go do a search for all the places that have the Red Sox games on. And let's say the first one is the Buccaneer, and I'm going to hit info, and it's wall-to-wall Red Sox shirts make this Russian Hill neighborhood bar a friendly New England outpost. This is content that was created by users. So imagine a device where you can add over the internet content to it that's dynamically updated, so as these things change, you have the data. But imagine being able to get the content that's relevant to you. If you're a Red Sox fan, grab that information. If you're into yoga, find out where all the yoga studios are. We allow you to add the information that's relevant and timely for your life to the device. The last demo I want to do for you around connected search is I'm going to type Z, and you'll notice a Zillow button came up. Now, this is a very early prototype. We haven't announced a specific relationship with Zillow, but it shows you the power of the open dash system, what we call the open platform, the ability to get any type of information into your car. Now I'm going to do a Zillow search. I literally have typed in Z, and it's already brought up Zillow, and I'm going to say near my destination. So now the Dash Express has reached out to Zillow and has brought back information about houses that are near where I'm going to drive to. So I noticed there's a house on Columbus Avenue, there's one on Wilkinson, so I'll click on Wilkinson. You can actually see on the first screen how much the house is worth, which is fun in itself. But now let me actually reach out and get the info. So the ranges of the house are pretty expensive because this is California where we can all barely afford to live. The house was last sold in 1995. It was built in 1972. The amazing thing about this is, again, we're able to reach out to the internet and bring information that you want directly to your car as you're driving. When you actually need or want the information, you've got real-time access to it using the Dash Express, and it's built in two-way connectivity.